I'm feeling mischievous, energetic. No, I'm feeling squirrely. That's it. And that's why tonight we're going to talk about everybody's favorite tree-climbing furry provocateur, Ratatoskr. Many of you have asked for this one, so let's get into it. While not a god, Ratatoskr is very important to Norse mythology. Mentioned in the Prose and Poetic Edda if you wish to know more, but his name translates into sawtooth or drill tooth. This is a picture of him from the text. I don't know why he's green, but scholars debate if tusk is what's on his head in this picture. While we do not fully understand the entire purpose of this little scamp, we do know one thing. He was a type of messenger. One might derive from the text that he is a bit mischievous, a scamp, a provocateur, or a gossip. What we do know for certain is that he would deliver messages between two entities at the top and the bottom of the world tree, and we will get into that in a minute. Ratatoskr does not reside in any of the 9 realms. He resides on the world tree itself, Yggdrasil. And all this little rascal does is run up and down it all day long delivering messages. At the top of the world tree resides the Great Eagle, who is never really given a name, often thought of as being a symbol of knowledge or wisdom. Some say a bringer of the great winds. Now then, between the eyes, nestled upon the nose of the Great Eagle, is a hawk named Vedrfolnir. There's a lot of speculation about these two. We don't know a lot for sure, and it's probably lost to time. But we do know that the eagle likes to send messages to Nidhogg, the dragon, who resides at the base, gnawing on the roots of the world tree. He resides in a special little subsection of hell with one hockey stick called Nastrand. There he gnaws on the worst of humanity, oathbreakers and grapists. His name translates to Malice Striker, and it is said that he survives Ragnarok. And for some reason, which we don't fully understand why, Nidhogg the dragon likes to send messages to the eagle. This is where our story begins. We don't know if it was malice, mischief, or out of boredom, but Ratatoskr likes to alter the messages. He would change them to be subtly insulting or spiteful. A type of flighting phone tag, if you will. Anyway, one day Ratatoskr pushed these two forces of nature to their limits. The eagle got so mad it started ripping down and kicking down branches to the base of the world tree, shaking the whole thing. Nidhogg, full of the eagle's alleged disrespect, began gnawing even harder and shaking the world tree as well. That's right, our furry little gossip monger, who appeared no threat to anyone, almost destroyed the 9 realms. One could say put the literal universe in unbalance with misinformation. In my opinion, I've always viewed this as a kind of metaphor. The eagle being our higher thoughts or wisdom, the dragon being our anger and malice, and Ratatoskr being the balance between the two. This is a story when things akin to fear, doubt, or overthinking things throws the whole thing into alignment and threatens our entire world. But that's just my opinion. Now then, I do need to address something. Many people says that Loki and Ratatoskr are friends. There is no attestations to this anywhere. And if there are, they're lost to time. And like in our story, we have to be careful of what we interject into the world balance. Because before we know it, misinformation can throw the whole thing out of alignment. That can be your UPG or opinion or whatever. But don't present it as fact. Archaeology is finding new graves and runestones all the time. Something might pop up. And with big chunks of the lore missing, we can easily fall prey to wanting to build a bridge with our own opinions. And we often don't think about how a little misinformation can impact those that have nothing to do with it. And in the age of information and the internet, we have to be careful because we could shake many world trees at once. In this series of lesser known or more eclectic Norse mythology, I'm seeing a lot in the comments. So remember, when you want to inject misinformation, don't think like Ratatoskr. Think like the eagle and the hawk, and maybe talk with a friend about it. Thanks for all the comments, likes, and shares, and I'll see you next time. Cha-cha-cha-cha.